Here's the layout of the board in Altium Designer. We can go and look at a view of that board and see that's the board we're trying to make in Coppercam. After we've got the board laid out, we go to our export options through File, Fabrication Outputs. This is the same in Pro Tool 99. We're going to go and do a Gerber file, and we're asked which layer we're using. We want export, so when that comes up we'll have a layer option. Layers, we have to make sure we've got the bottom layer ticked. We do OK. And we get a picture of the Gerber file coming up in our option. To create a Gerber file, then we need to go to File, Export, Gerber. We have to make sure we've got the settings right here for Coppercam. 2.3, trailing an absolute inches. So OK. That creates for us a bottom layer in this location here. Now in order to do the drill files, we do the same thing. We go and do a File, Export, go back to our document. We go to File, Fabrication Outputs. We now do NC Drill Drawings. Again in inches, 2.3. Keep leading, suppress leading zeros. We are absolute to our origin. We do OK. And now we find another picture of the whole files on the screen. Again we go through File, Export, Save Drill. The layer we're doing is this layer here, this board. We do OK. Goes to Cam Drill in the location. We then fire up Coppercam. We do File, Open, New Circuit. We're going to go into our location. We need to find a Pro Tool Gerber file. There it is there. And that brings our layout. Now this is looking through the board, of course. Now we go get our file, open, drills. That was Cam Drill. And we have now an issue that the layout's correct but not the right way around. So let's do no. And we said it's leading, trailing. Let's just try that one. Not valid. Go back to predefined. No. And now we've got a layout that looks pretty close, but of course the holes don't line up. So now in order to get the holes lining up, we need to go to this area up here, and we mark this pad, this hole, or this pad rather, as a reference pad. So mark that, File, Reference Pad, that one. We now go to adjust on the reference, so we better go and highlight a hole. Let's see how to do that. No, I haven't got that either. I know what's going on. We need to go and select the drill layer through there. Now we select that hole. Adjust the reference, that hole. That reallocates all our board holes in the board to be correct. We then go into our engraving options to create the engraving outlines, which we do through our, again go to our select our layer, layer 1, we go to select our data output, which in this case has got to be to a roller machine. OK, we hit the engrave button to do our engraving option. Now to create this board now on the machine, we need to have basically two processes. We need to have the engraving and the drilling. And you notice we've got a lot of different holes on the machine, so we need to allocate drill tables for that, which you go through our tool library and say number 1 is our engraving tool, number 2 is our 2mm diameter hole, that's 0.8, so it's found that those holes are on the screen, and so we need to then find that we do our engraving option, our milling. We'll select that we're doing drilling single tool or engraving. So engraving, if we do drilling single tool, it comes up with our file format, which of course I'm seeing on the screen, but normally we go to our data format and we have called printer driver and we go to the 350. So the conversion from Altium through to Coppercam comes through our selection of our layout. We then go to File, Fabrication Outputs, create both a Gerber file initially, and then we do an NC drill file.